Greetings, fellow mandolin enthusiasts. Well, today we're going to focus in on the shuffle feel. And to do that, we're going to look at a song called Going Up Caney. I learned this song off the Uncle Pin record by Bill Monroe and his Bluegrass Boys. Let me play a little bit of it for you. There you go. Now let's add some shuffle to it. So you see there, it adds a lot of rhythmic element to your melodic playing. So it's great for if you're playing solo or if you're playing in a band and all of a sudden it's your turn to take a solo and there's no backbeat. Well, this can help that keep the feel consistent throughout the song. So it's a great method to employ in a lot of situations. In the melody of this song, there is a very tricky section, I find, right here, where it goes from this right there. So the pickup to that comes right after. There's not even an eighth note rest there. And it's on the same fret, so you have to do this trick with your fingers. This is a left-hand thing. Instead of playing that 5th fret with your 3rd finger as you typically would, you jump down and do it with this. Or that's the solution I've found anyway. Now let's talk about a couple of techniques that are employed on this song that aren't part of the shuffle feel, but just that work really well on this song and that we'll be talking about over and over again in different episodes as we go along here. One of them is ghost noting. Let's start there. Now notice, in order to keep the alternating picking going, when I play those quarter notes, I don't play a note when I'm on my upstroke. Right there. I'm exaggerating. Now, ghost noting, you play those notes and you play the open string underneath it for this effect. you may be thinking, well, that sounds horrible because that A note is not a chord tone. So this is where it comes into how much you voice the note, by which I mean how much weight you give it. For instance, this is how I want it to sound in the end. So the ghost noting section, you see, you're really not, you don't hear that A note. But it sounds more bouncy than it does when you play just the straight up quarter notes. Okay, so that's the ghost noting section of the tune. Now, there are some hammer-on pull-offs that happen. Hammer-ons and pull-offs, and hammer-on pull-offs, and pull-offs and hammer-ons. Let's go down the line and check them out. I do that sometimes. Instead of and then here, I do this sometimes. The important thing about hammer-ons is to notice. So down, and you hammer on that downstroke, and then you play the regular after that. So and then on the B section, there is a little bit of ghost noting there, but let's first talk about the slide. I'm a sucker for any song that has these sliding into the double unison note action here. So on this particular song, we have that, and so you're sliding. So without the double unison, it would sound like this. And there I'm ghost noting too. We'll get to that in a second. But the double unison. So you can play it as a double stop sort of drony thing where you're giving or you can play it as a cross-picky kind of where you're going down, up, down, up. So here's the ghost note. Instead of notice how the right hand is doing the same thing whether you're ghost noting or not. as far as down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. When you're not ghost noting, it's just not playing that upstroke. Now, there's a little slide. Is there a hammer on it? No, it's just a slide lick that I like to do on the B section here as well. Not just that one, this one. That goes like this. So, notice how it's one pick stroke on the right hand, and then it's the same after that. So, all right, now we can pick it together. I'll start. 1, 2, 3. Your turn. Take it again. Everybody. 2, 3. All right, now you. Something like that. Everybody. All right, thanks for joining in. We'll get back to another one here in a little bit, and keep those requests coming. I sure like to hear from you and get to the stuff that you want to work on. All right, take care.